Alright, welcome back. We just finished our first mission here with a new Dream Team. This is, by the way, my 34th
We've had
try.
our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be
Bradford.
doing anything in there.
Shut up now. Okay, this is the 34th try, actually. I've been doing Ironman. I had my share of wipes and death, so hopefully I learned enough to survive this one. And if not, you hopefully have a hilarious time watching me failing completely. We got a reward from the mission before. We got actually Taylor Swift. Yes, we have a celebrity engineer here working on the GTS, cutting down the construction time by 50%. That means we have 12 days left. We're looking at our queue here for events. We're going to have a supply drop in 16 days. That leaves us with a gap of 4 days. So hopefully we get another mission, we get another promotion, and if we are extremely lucky, we might actually be able to already upgrade to a 5-member squad. So let's look at the map. What we have to scan for. We get a couple of rookies over
Avenger
here.
plotting new course.
So let's start with the rookies. We can always use a little bit of backup in our squad. So how many do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4 actually. That's excellent. Britt Johansson, Luke Witham, and Maria Kozlovska. So that's what we had here. So let's pick up some intel in the
Setting
meantime.
course for the Arctic territories.
Since we have no other alternative.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
So he found out what the chip is, and
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
I don't know if you noticed, but the flashbacks he's showing of those fighting scenes, they are actually not made with the models of Xcom 2. They are actually fighting scenes from the predecessor game, and I like that little detail that the characters and models are actually from the older version. This research has opened up for the Advanced Warfare Center, which we will need the second where we are going to get our first entries, and we can actually go to the Advent Officer autopsy now. We're not going to do that. These two are mainly for the plot. We will need the resistant communication, but we also need this one. eager really to get the magnetic weapons as quick as possible, so I'm actually neglecting the resistance communication for a moment. I'm trying to cut
foresee
off a
number
few
of
days.
valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
A few days of that research, because I hope the next mission is actually a mission that will give us a scientist. Excellent. We would get a scientist and 87 intel. Intel is always good, especially in Ironman. Everything is so damn expensive. So let's see, here's a dream team. Still unscratched. We haven't changed anything on them yet. We got a couple of scopes from the last mission. Let's see. Nothing fancy, but everything counts. So we got 2 scopes and a repeater here. This is actually an advanced repeater. Sorry. So what I'm going to do with the advanced repeater is actually going to be on my Ranger. If you look at the weapon of the Ranger, it's a short distance weapon. It has a higher base damage than a rifle, and it has a 10% crit chance already. So we're taking advantage of that and putting the repeater on this one. What the repeater does is it adds a 10% chance of an instant kill. Since I tend to have my Ranger pretty much up front to anything, and this is a short range weapon, so the aiming usually sucks whenever the enemy is further away. This might add a chance to actually kill something via this 10% chance, and insta-kills are so great, if you get them, that is. He already has an autoloader, so we can actually put a scope on the other 2. So each weapon will already have an upgrade. This is important. He actually needs that. What kind of color are we giving our sniper? Let's go for some violet here. Some classic for the time being. I'm just coloring weapons usually to make sure I remember that they already have a weapon upgrade. And since this weapon is already colored, I'm just adding an upgrade. Okay, so that's it. We have a flashbang, a normal grenade, 2 normal grenades, 4 normal grenades. I could go for a medkit here, since she has medical protocol, but I have no intention of actually running into enemy fire, so for the time being she keeps the normal grenade. Let's go!
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Recon picked up a weak distress signal coming from this area. The Resistance confirmed it's one of their codes, so we're moving in to provide an emergency extraction. We'll need to secure the area and escort the VIP to the evac point. Stay alert for hostile contacts.
What we have here is one of those missions where the difficulty level is actually lying a little bit. If you start playing the higher levels of Xcom, you have to be careful. It says easy, but this is extraction of a VIP. Especially the VIP missions where you actually have to get them out of a room first are dangerous, because the moment where you open the door and get access to the VIP, that will trigger a reinforcement pod. So you always have to add at least 1 for those missions. So this one said easy. Easy usually means and depending on the time, will about or depending on what is.
1-5, secure the VID backstretch.
We will do that.
Work could be valuable to you, but you have to help me first.
So that's our time here.
Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
You might notice this one has 12 moves. The mission we had before had 8 moves. This is something to keep in mind whenever you have these timed missions in Ironman Legendary. I think the minimum is a 6-turn mission. I think that's one of the hacking missions, and the other ones are 8 or 12. So we already have the VIP, so this is quite nice actually. We are not in a hurry yet. We have to cross this entire area here and have to get up on the roof over there. And if we're checking, since we are able to see that, this is our entry. We need to get up here or probably on this side, yes. So we have 2 ways up to the roof, left and right. So let's see. We have the border of the map here. So we could try to take an L approach, depending on what we're going to see, or we could try to take a direct line. There is a survival tower here, a surveillance tower here. Survival. I can't English today. Okay. Let's take a peek over here.
Moving on target location. Got eyes on advent.
So we triggered the pod right away, and the sectoid is not in cover. So let's see if we can get a flank on the other one. So this is my sharpshooter. He wouldn't have been able to shoot from here anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. So one of these two have to go down now to flank him. Someone asked me what kind of mods I'm using. I'm going to put in a list, but one of the mods I'm using is actually a flanking mod. It's a cosmetic mod. It actually gives you an indicator if something is going to have a flank or not. So right now it's red. That only means I can see the enemy and the enemy can also see me. And when I'm moving over here, you can see the indicator changes to a yellow one, telling me from this position I would have a flanking position on him. So let's see. I think I want to take one of the other guys, probably the specialist down here, first. Because the specialist has a scope.
Closing on target position.
And my first priority is always the people with guns. So she had a 100% hit chance, but she only hit for minimal damage. So that means I'm going to move the ranger behind her.
Confirmed.
Cover. You won't uncover anything. He has a 100% chance as well.
No longer a threat.
So the only problem we have with the sectoid is that the sectoid is probably going to mess with our head or creating a zombie. Since we can get him flanked down
Confirmed.
here, we're going to do that. Crit. The sniper up there still has position. I just I'm gonna when you he should be much. Scientist. Reading that. In here, hunker down to see. Oh, he still is. Okay. Step. That body. I assume he's going for the zombie. Nope. Is going for
Sure.
get the balance here. The height still what I'm
Taken care of.
the reason why I start with him is he's going to uncover, so force what's the point. Cover it. That's
Headed there now.
and I want another one on the left side. How about the specialist, please? Thank you.
Heading to that location.
We should be able to hack here.
System infiltration in progress.
Let's see what the hack is. It's always interesting to see. Sometimes there's some really interesting here. This is a nice thing to have if you know that you're dealing with further enemies, but it's 46%. That's definitely too risky because the feedback would be another reinforcement, so we're not going for this one. So she's keeping, and we are putting the ranger over here to see if we're going to uncover something on the left side now. Nothing. So let's pull the VIP down here into full cover.
Scanning. Undoing something.
Still
Location confirmed.
so he keeps a height advantage. Take a
Moving to
peek.
designated position.
Nothing.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Still nothing. Be able to get somehow into decent cover. Doesn't look like. Nope. I've chosen a bad spot here. Well, let's put her onto the corner over
Affirmative.
here,
Moving out.
so she can follow up with the grenadier. And where do we put the VIP? We're going to send the VIP brutally into this cover.
Got it covered. Moving to watch.
Affirmative. Cover now.
On any
Moving out.
so we have to figure out where the other pods are. Nothing yet.
Moving to position.
Still nothing. So this is what we have one way up on that side and one over here. So unless there's a pod over here, well, even if there's a pod over here, we could take a run over there. So let's pull the rest forward as well. You get some full.
No need.
Is the shot to go.
Running. Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now. Hostiles are moving.
There we go.
Target still up.
There we go.
Enemies down.
Really dangerous.
S1E3, be advised. Hostile interceptors inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
He is gone. Here. She flanked. She is in full cover.
Ever for a surprise?
Is we need our grand
Understood. Moving.
to bomb
Get ready for a surprise.
This actually means that the ranger do two things.
Moving out.
That's excellent. We are not uncovering anything new here. And I'm taking the safe grenade. That's a guaranteed 3 day. And that's my... That's my... Down. Is anyone near enough to...
Position confirmed.
Let's hope he's not uncovering anything new. He is.
Got it. Got eyes on advanced position.
That's actually not too bad as long as we're in the same area. Okay. With going here, show me this guy. As far as I can reach. This can take frame. Really visible. Everywhere.
Position confirmed.
Instead of taking crappy shots, I'm going to pull
Moving to designated.
Oh, we actually
Target neutral.
use with the guy. You can see so that into the spec. Full cover. And hope for this. I don't complain if I miss some. He's making a zombie, of course. We need to. So he's. So the Overwatch to take a shot. So we can get rid of damage. I'm taking reload here.
Ready to rock.
Let's see what other options.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Target disabled. Out of ammo here.
Check, do we specialist? We need options. How is the second? Can.
Line up.
This is where we are going. Kill the zombie. The problem with zombie is he has a lot of moves. That. Now I'm to get her position to shoot at him.
That's a hit.
For the P and want to make sure that she survives. So he's modifying, so he's
Fire's getting close here.
see, we have 2 minutes left. And he is
Feeling
have to
close.
think that I usually try to avoid, but it's early mission, so the VIP is going to take the hit instead of one of my people. See, this was this right away. Back here. Since
Target neutralized.
we can pull everyone up to the car
Already
now.
there. Will do.
Four is left. This is the way to get something out. Wait, over here.
Rolling.
And
It's
reload.
killing time. Understood. Moving out.
No trigger yet. So let's put him here.
Got it covered.
And let's put her.
On it.
So it's only the VIP left, and the VIP is going here. Okay, so we need to go northward. So actually, no, here we have to take in Excellent. So there's nothing on the roof, so we can send everyone.
Running. Copy that.
Looks like she might not be over there. You're going on.
Already there.
Okay.
Okay.
Without any casualties.
On the move.
Heading there now.
Hello, VIP? Oh, I hate the trap thing. It's not. Okay.
VIP secure. An in-position fireback. VIP is secure.
I'm going. I'm going.
Ready to boogie.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Here. Ahead was pretty ahead. That's quite a switch up there. And had a few crits. So now I'm really
If we keep this up, the aliens don't stand a chance, Commander.
another soldier. Which soon. Yeah. Need to have someone what's in concealment as making and staying concealed. Now, yeah. Here. The scope. The sign.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
Number 2. I'm happy about watching next time.
Advent